So we're going to start our project for today and talk about more and less. So bathtub time or other times, grab some containers. Which one is more or less? Which one is more or less? And think of a story that has more or less. Goldilocks and the Three Bears is a popular one. You can take that and read that to your child. Next, let's take some Play-Doh and practice how to make Katina Cat. I forgot my tripod, so this is going to take a little bit. I didn't want it to dry out. Take out that Play-Doh that we gave you and roll it. Roll it, roll it, roll it. Try to make it as long as you possibly can. This is the fun part. And then show me how to make Katina Cat. That was our letter from yesterday. Now that you've made Katina Cat, let's practice tracing her to remember. 1, 2, 3. Great way to practice counting, and also another way to get sound from counting, looking, and the touch of Play-Doh. You're using different senses to imprint what Katina Cat is like, and that makes it so much easier to write when our bodies are ready for it. Again, as I mentioned yesterday, if you have any paper towel tubes, let's bring that to school, and we'll put it into quarantine until it's time for us to use it. All right, now it's time for us to make umbrella. So let's take some of our long lines and our small curve to make that. And how many times are we going to practice making her? Yep. So yes, and sometimes we do that about 4 times in our workbook, but we don't have to practice it for a long time. So first build it and then practice with our finger. Remember, we start writing where the smile is, and we go down, touch the curve, and up. And sometimes when we have these blocks, they kind of shift around. And for some children, that may be fine, and for others, it may be challenging. So just work to the best that you can. Pipe cleaners work also for this if you haven't cut out the sheets. I sent some home with you today. That's 2. And that's 3. Now, if you want to, use your lines to make other letters. Here we have Pee-wee Penguin. That's a little long, but Lizzie Lizard, yes. Dee Deer. Bubba Bear. Remember that Bubba Bear and Pee-wee Penguin have similar sounds because they're lip poppers. And Dee Deer and Timmy Tiger are teeth poppers. Timmy Tiger. Dee Deer. And it's helpful to teach those sounds together because that is one of the steps to work on eliminating dyslexia. But again, there's a whole process of that, and it's helpful to take the class in order to understand that. So in review, more and less. Do a little exercise in the bathtub or in the kitchen sink or with some dry objects like pasta. Practice making Katina Cat, and using your straight lines and curves, let's make umbrella bird.